Well, guys, how's it going today? So we're doing a little live stream here. Uh, just a little one anyway. And I see a nice little Dodge Ram pickup. Looks like they're doing some work on their house. So they were mowing this guy's yard a little bit, but they seem to have stopped. I don't know what for. Must have had to go do something else. So, yeah. And they're also trimming trees. They're trimming trees. Which is actually a good thing because the trees get kind of low and they can piss people off and whatnot. So, damn poor connection, go fuck yourself. So, what's going on today is they started road work here in town. They started over there, over there-ish. They're going to start by replacing the culverts underneath the roadways, and yeah, they started that today, and the culverts they're replacing them with are actually concrete now. They're not that steel or whatever they used to be. They're actually concrete now, which I don't know if I don't know if they're any better or not, but whatever. They'll probably support the weight a little bit better of trucks and traffic. I don't really know, but so they started that today, and they also have to do the one right over here. Where the hell is it? Right over there. Maybe you can make out those little orange flags. They're gonna cut that place. They got to do it there, over there where I turn and go down to the farm, and then further down, and then I got to go further that way as well. So, damn bugs. So that'll probably be an all summer thing, and then I think I heard in August sometime-ish they're gonna repave that road. Or they're gonna rebuild it, whatever the hell they're gonna do to it. Which I guess would be a good thing. Because the roads are looking kind of shoddy. So, but yeah. Comes a pickup. I don't know where it's going, but it's not coming this way. So they closed the road over there, obviously. Over there, so you can't go through. Everyone's using this road, or they're going that back road over there. So you got a few ways of getting out of town. But fucking poor connection. I don't know why it's worse when I'm standing out here. Maybe I'll go inside the shop and see if it gets better. Yeah, that's what I figured. Stupid phone. So, yeah, the road work is underway over here, which is a good thing. Someone in loud vehicles tearing up the roads. Nope, that sounds more like a dirt bike. Sounds like a dirt bike anyway. So, the neighbor's taking off. That's cool. So, yeah, I'm still looking for a cover crop for the gardens. I made a video on that, so I'll post that video probably tomorrow. So I'm not going to get into it tonight, but what I'm going to get into tonight is obviously you can read the title of the video. What's going on there, Ford man? Just hanging out here in the shop, doing a hell of a lot of nothing. That's a loud dirt bike. Huh. So, yeah. We're looking for a good cover crop for the gardens because I won't be putting anything in them. but I think I know what I might use. So, but if you guys see from the title of the video here, or this live stream, whatever you want to call it, the young guy's not happy. He had hired a guy, I don't know, a few towns away or whatever. So, yeah, the 1586 is still down. We used it a little bit, but it's still down. We're gonna wait until we get a rainy day, and then we'll fix it. So, and of course, a Facebook reminder. Stupid. So, yeah, one of these days we'll fix that, but it ain't gonna be today. So, we've been too busy reseeding the field again, because the young guy had hired a spreading company or whatever to spread on some grass seed, and he thinks he kind of got ripped out, so kind of got ripped off, so he went and redid it himself. Very bad connection there. Poor connection again. So, yeah, the 1586 is still just sitting around. It needs to be fixed, but one of these days we'll get into it. They're still doing work on their stupid house. It's amazing how I come over here now and I get poor connection. Go inside my shop and it'll probably work. Stupid phone. So yeah, just like I figured. So, but yeah, we would have used the 1586, all spring. But unfortunately, it's got that little copper seal or whatever in the injector. It's out, so you get kind of a loud knocking noise or ticking noise, or whatever you want to call it. So can't use it. So it just sits again. So yeah, it's just I believe it's a copper O-ring or whatever, and one of the injector lines going into the motor. The copper line, most likely, or the copper gasket or whatever, I guess broke or whatever. So not a big deal, but it has to be done in the shop. So the young guy said he'd do it one of these days. I guess like on a rainy day or something. So I guess he's too busy doing his own ground and stuff right now. So, but yeah, we just got done reseeding the fields again today. So I just hope this shit will grow. There is oats in the field too, I guess. But if it'll come up, I don't know. It should, but I don't know. We will see what happens. So, yeah, poor connection again. But he wasn't very happy, though. The young guy, anyway, because he paid a lot of money to have that guy do it. Because it's like $10 an acre. So, and then seed's not cheap. So, having to go over it a second time cost him even more money. So, hopefully he can get his money back out of it. If the shit even grows. If it won't, we're kind of screwed, but what are you going to do? You got to have some better hay. The hay that we have now is just junk. It's all just full of weeds. So got to get the good stuff growing first before we can rip up the old stuff and put new stuff in that field as well. Which will take time as well, so. But, yeah. So that was a lot of fun, having to see that go on again for the second time. So. But, yeah. Not much going on in this little town right now. There's a guy over there at his house doing some pounding. and someone's burning as well. I can see a smoke haze going on over there in the sky. And yeah, so they're talking storms, I guess tomorrow night, I believe. So, which I guess will do the grass some good. But we don't need a heck of a lot of rain either, because if we get too much rain, then everything grows like crazy, and like for grass. And I don't want to have to keep mowing it all the freaking time. So, but yeah, like I said, there's not much going on. It's just a little bit here and a little bit there. Road construction finally started in, like I said, and had to reseed the field. The old grass is doing pretty good, though. It's coming up, but it's still not very good stuff, so. But, whatever. And I forgot to check on my little baby spiders over here. I think they're dead still. Or they should be dead, at least, anyway. And they are. They're not moving. There's still one or two that are still alive, but those are probably the ones that I missed. So we're never going to get them all. But, got a good chunk of them anyway. Damn spiders. I actually been thinking about, selling that old push mower. It's not mine, it's my mom's, but she don't want nothing to do with it anyway, so. Could just sell it. It's an old mower, but it still runs. Blade needs to be sharpened. So, but yeah, getting lots of tall grass, dead grass here in my lawn. It got away from me again. Last time I mowed there, we had gotten a storm the day before I mowed, and well, it was short at the time. It was really short, and then we got that rain, and all of a sudden it grew like crazy, just in one day. And then it was too damn windy, so I couldn't have the deflector up. So yeah. So what they're doing right now is they're just replacing the culverts under the roads. They're replacing them with concrete ones. And then I guess when they're done with that, they're gonna put gravel. They're gonna bury them in gravel, I guess, or some kind of a gravel kind of like stuff. And then they're going to pave a new road over it. So apparently they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna repave the whole thing or just those sections. But I guess that's what I heard anyway. And then when they're done fucking around with the roads, they're gonna send the cat over the dike there, and they're gonna go push those two pile of dirt that's on our property. They're gonna go push them off to the side and get rid of them because they're there illegally. So no, there's still gonna be plenty of dirt roads. They're just doing the main highway here, which is this road right here. Maybe you can see it. Not this gravel. This is a gravel road, so not this one, but there's the main roads. I think they're just going to do this one here. I don't think there's too many culverts under that one. So, now, there's still going to be gravel roads here, but as far as I know, they're still going to be. So, but it would be nice if they did repave it, because then it would be probably a lot smoother, not so broken and cracked up looking. This road's been in here for a lot of years, and it's just they just keep patching it. So, and then where the culverts are, like where they're digging right now, and then over there where I turn to go down the farm, those areas of the roads seem to keep dipping all the time. They keep going down, and they just keep filling it in with more tar. I'm not sure what's causing it, so yeah, well, I think I don't know what kind of roads they plan on putting. Everyone's going over to that black tar road stuff now. You see it on the highways. I'm sure it's probably cheaper a little bit and it's probably stronger. I don't like it because during the night and if it's raining out, you can't see the road. I don't really care for black tar roads. I care for the older ones where it's the road's kind of almost white. You know, and the roads would look like this gravel road. You know, you could actually see it. You don't see it when they're black like that. And then if it's raining or dark out or the sun's down, headlights don't do you any good. I've driven on on roads that were black like that, and you don't even know where the ends of the roads are at. It's just kind of like, do I even dare drive at night anymore? Everyone's going over the black tar and you can't see shit. But I guess there's a reason to why they're doing it. I don't know if it's a safer design or what. So yeah, I don't know. Um, I don't know how bad it would wreck the roads. They're not tearing up this road too bad. The old road because I don't really see a lot of nicks in it or anything. So, but they sure like to tear up my sod though. So, believe it or not, when the road plow guy used to plow the roads, I'll show you here. Look at this old tree here. See this old stump? Okay? And keep watching the ground. And then if you see the end of the road, that's how far they freaking came in and destroyed my yard. So they came in quite far to bury my and of course they tear up my sod in the process. I never really cared for it. Thought about fencing it off because they just keep freaking doing it, so it gets on my nerves a little bit. So I don't think they'll mess with my driveway because between my driveway and the road, it's like a gravel driveway. So they won't scrape up my driveway, but they might scrape up my gravel, which they can just go over it with the Bobcat and it'd be good as new again. So, well, if they refuse to fix it, yeah, they're gonna have to pay for it. So, and my driveway is getting cracked, but it's not so bad and it needs to be replaced. It's just got some hairline cracks, and I ain't worried about it. It doesn't look like my shop. You can see my shop floor is all cracked up and shot to shit. My driveway looks nothing like that. There's some hairline cracks in it, but it's nothing to worry about. Once it starts to bow and stuff like that, then you gotta start worrying about it. So, yeah. The light bulbs you talking about? These stupid things. Fluorescent, I believe they're called. Fluorescent light bulbs. Different companies make them. These came out of my basement. The light bulbs. This light fixture here I ordered on Northern Tool. That one over there came from the basement. I got another one from the basement as well, but these are 40 watts. They're all 40 watts. And they're supposed to be a cool white. So, yeah. Am I selling the lights? No, I'm keeping these lights. I don't know what to do with that third one that I got. It's that one there. That's another light fixture. It's really heavy, though. It takes like 3 people to hang the damn bastard. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger than even this one. And that one's even lighter than this one. So, but I don't really have a use for a third one. I mean, I could put a third one in here if I wanted to, because I would probably have the power for it. So, yeah, I was thinking about upgrading to LEDs. I can just get the light bulbs. I don't even have to. Well, I think you have to. I think if you replace the bulbs with LEDs, you got to replace something inside the unit as well. But they do make LED light kits, or just, you know, you can order the whole thing, the light bulbs and the housing for it, and it's already pre-wired for LEDs. So apparently, something with LEDs, they can't run on those kind of fixtures because there's something, I guess, like a balancer or something in them. Apparently, they can't run them on that. I don't see why not. So yeah, yeah, that'd be a little bit too bright though, you know, and it would shoot more like a beam of light, you know, than it's actually worth. So I don't know. I've been pretty happy with just these 3 lights that I got in here now. I started off the first light I started off with um, is this light. You can see it here. I started off with this, and that lit up the workbench pretty damn good. And I could adjust it, you know. So, but it just wasn't giving me enough lighting. So I added this one in, this guy here, and that did pretty good for here anyway. But then I needed more light further down the shop, so then I put it in this third guy, which was going to be that guy that's sitting over there, but it was just too heavy. So I just bought a lighter unit, and this one is hanging out by chains and hooks. And the light bulbs don't really fit in here for some reason, so I had to kind of glue them on there. So yeah. Yeah, the guy that left the LED light bar on the pickup. The pickup's no longer here. Um, it was bright, but it was definitely just way too bright. You know, I mean, I could have I could have left my shop door open and let his light shine in here, and I would have had probably plenty of light to do stuff, and it would have been free light. But later on that night, the cop came over and pulled the fuse out of it. So, because someone else I guess apparently had called too, besides us. So, no, the cop said that doors were unlocked and the key wasn't even in it, and it was just left unlocked. Someone left the light bar on. So that's kind of poor. I don't think any of these vehicles are locked. So, and the funny thing is too, that pickup that they left with the light bar on, that was a Ford Raptor. You know, and that's a $70,000 truck. So, no, I've never seen a stolen vehicle around here yet. So I'm sure that day will come eventually. I'm sure someone will probably steal one of these vehicles once they find out that they're probably not locked. But if someone steals a vehicle, then they'll probably just put up a damn fence around it. So, I don't know. There are a couple nice vehicles here, though. I've seen a couple nice Dodges. Got a flatbed right there, and then you got this one behind it. I kind of like the flatbed one. I like them both. So, I think they throw the keys probably in their little trailer there or something. They just throw them in there. I don't know if they probably lock that door. I don't know. So, and then I guess when they know that a truck's going to be coming in to get them, to get a certain amount of load or a certain amount of vehicles, they'll probably just pull out what needs to be shipped, and then they'll pull the vehicles out of the pile and they'll sit over there or whatever. So, so how many cars are over here? I honestly do not fucking know, because there are a lot of them. So, but they just need to move it somewhere else. Take that business to the cities where it's more acceptable. I'm sure in the cities there are a few empty car lots there that they can work with. So, Yeah, who knows? They probably are under the seat. Who the fuck knows? I wouldn't doubt it. I wonder what they would do if someone did ever try to steal one of their vehicles. It'd be funny as fuck. Go look, yeah, I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not going to bother. I don't even know if they set they have to lock them though, because I think if once you lock them and you set the alarms, there'll be like a blue light that'll flash in the dash, or either in the dash or in the front windshield, or like in the mirror kind of there. You'll see a blue light flashing. And of course you can only really see that at night, but I've seen quite a few vehicles. So that have them on. Are we in a safe town? Well, it kind of was safe. There's a lot of crime that's slowly making its way up here. So, that's another thing too. With them having all these cars here, they're going to drive crime rate through the roof over here. They already did, because when they only had that place over there was people breaking in and stealing car batteries. So, no one, there hasn't been any. As far as I know, there hasn't been any murders in this town. I think there might have been one, but that was a long ass time ago. So that was even long before I was born. But there hasn't really been anything since. But I'm sure we'll start in again too. At some fucking point. So it's time to get a gun and lock your doors. But yeah. But what are you gonna do, right? You gotta put up with the bullshit. There's not much else you can do. So, but yeah. We'll see. I kind of hope that grass will grow over there in that field that we just planted for the second time. Let's hope that does stuff like that. Let's hope it grows. So, why can I not see the comments now? Freak's sakes. What's going on here? Hang on, I can't read my comments here. So I'm trying to get them to all pop back up again. So. Yeah, how much you can do about it? You just got to make sure you keep your doors locked and keep a gun. Keep a gun by your side. So, cops ain't too far away. It would take them a few minutes to get here anyway, but what are you gonna do? So, yeah, it's. I don't want to live in the city. It's just city's stupid. So yeah. Oh, there's another Dodge pickup. I didn't see that one over there. Right there. There's another Dodge pickup. Didn't even notice that one till now. There's probably a few other ones. There's one way in the back over there too. That blue one's still here though. So. But yeah. Not much is going on, like I said. Just replanted some grass and did a couple other things too. Now I don't remember, but yeah, it's just been kind of hectic around here and whatnot. So yeah, what are you gonna do? There's just so much crime going on in here, and sometimes you just can't take matters into your own hands unless they're coming after you, you know. But whatever, not much you can do about her. So, but yeah. So, anyways, another thing I was going to talk about here too, if I don't forget. I didn't even know it, but my grandma did order some more chicken eggs. Which was kind of surprising. She didn't order very many, but so. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I've heard a lot worse. So. But yeah, so we're gonna get some more chickens floating around here pretty soon. I think it's only gonna be about 6 more, but to sell some eggs, which is what I want to try to get into. I think I'm just gonna try to maybe just try to sell around here locally to some people, and then just to see. I looked up some information on that, and yeah, I like to have more chickens than cats. Cats are kind of useless. A little bit useless anyway. I found out that... Oh, I forget now. How did it go? I think... Yeah, organic eggs were... They were a little bit more expensive than store eggs. So... And we got people riding by on their freaking bikes now. I guess they're gonna turn... I'm not sure who the hell they even are, so... Yeah, the cats do. Yeah, they've killed quite a few mouses around here and birds and whatnot. So, and a couple of squirrels here and there. So, but yeah, anyways, I looked up a little bit of information on selling eggs, and I believe organic eggs I think went for about anywhere from $3 to $5 for for a dozen eggs, which is quite a lot, you know. But I guess there's a lot of prep work that goes into it too. So did I buy this John Deere shirt? No, I bought it, but I bought it online a while back. I used to have another one like it, but it got destroyed. I've had that one for a while. These shirts just don't seem to last. I don't know what's going on with them. I thought one of these shirts already had a hole in it. But my clothing has kind of a hard life. It doesn't last. So I'm always having to go and get new stuff all the time. So. But yeah, so. No, I don't own any John Deere pants. So. But yeah, those store-bought eggs are always cheaper, but you know what? They're full of a lot of chemicals too, and I think a lot of people just kind of don't understand it. But I think a few are. So, I'm just going to probably try to sell them locally first. I don't know of anyone around here that sells eggs. So, oh, there goes a jet. How cool is that? So. So, you guys aren't going to be able to see it, but I don't even see it. It's hard. The only way I can see it is by the sun glaring on it. So, to put a price on my eggs for organic, I had to look it up online. And like I said, organic eggs go for about anywhere from $3 to $5. You know, of course, that depends on what state you live in and whatever. I didn't really look it up for this state or for North Dakota. I just kind of looked up the prices, you know, what they thought they kind of go for. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that and then find a happy medium for me, because I don't want to overcharge people and I don't want to undercharge either, because I'm not going to be making a profit. I got to be able to break even. So how long does it take a chicken to pop an egg? Well, I think they can pop an egg within probably like a day. They lay daily if you have good chickens that lay eggs. Once they get older, they kind of slow down a little bit. So at that point you either have to give them a special feed to make them pop out more, or you have to just replace your chickens. So, well, if you're gonna have organic eggs, you want to feed them, as organically as possible. So letting them roam around in a pasture or a fenced-in area, let them pick bugs and fresh grass. That's about as organic as you can get. And if you want to feed them, you got to make sure you get some kind of a feed that's not been chemically sprayed. So if I wanted to spray my chickens, spray them, yeah, that's a good idea. If I wanted to feed my chickens organically, I'd probably have to grow, yeah, you can feed them wheat. It'd have to be kind of like an organic wheat, I think, anyway. So I was thinking could just plant that, or even oats, and plant it in our gardens, and then just pick it, and then put it away for the winter. Don't even spray the field, the gardens. Just let them grow up, and there you go. Either wheat or oats. I think they might eat soybeans. I'm not 100% sure, but they don't want chop. They won't eat the chop stuff. So that's more for cattle. So eat what? A chicken? I eat chicken all the time. I just don't eat it, right off the farm. I usually just buy it at a grocery store. So, but yeah, we don't slaughter our own chickens or anything like that. I think there is a place around here that does do stuff like that, but they're very expensive. So we don't really buy a lot of chicken. Like a chicken. So we don't have to really worry about it too much. So, will they try to kill them? I don't really know, but they will harass them. And I know that for a fact because just the other day, my grandma let our chickens out to roam around for a little while, and we had a little cat that walked over there, and she was kind of chasing them. And of course, they were getting upset and hollering. So I don't know if they would kill them, but they definitely would harass them. So keep your cats in. Definitely keep your dogs in if you got your dogs trained to kill. So, whatever. Am I gonna name my chicks? No. I'm not gonna bother. That's just too many names. So, but yeah. And my grandma said that she can buy egg cartons off one of her places that she orders eggs from. I don't know if they're unmarked or not, but there's a lot more to it than just popping an egg out and sticking it in a cart. So, well, how many chickens do I want? As of right now, I don't really want too many because this is just going to be a trial run. I'm just going to try to sell 12 eggs, a dozen obviously. I don't know if the new chicks will get. I don't know if they'll get to lay eggs this year or not. If they do, it'll probably be pretty late. So, yeah, I could build a chicken coop, but we already kind of have a building that we can put chickens in. It's not very good, but we've kind of fixed it up a little bit, so it might be safer now. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't want too many chickens right now. I just want a few to try out, just to see if the eggs would even sell. Because I'm not gonna go buy a shit ton of chickens and the eggs are not selling. Because then I'm not making we're not making a profit back off that then. So, or we just keep the chickens in the building. where they're in now. We just take the snow blower and we just blow the snow away from the door, and then we can get in there and feed them. Not a big deal. So um, that's what we've always done all these years. Is just keep them where they're at now and just blow the snow away from the door. Just take the little John Deere snow blower and blow them away. Um, no, we don't have a heater for them. They don't seem to mind the cold too much. Um, and plus, we can't. The one building we could heat, but it's too small to have chickens in there. It's good for when you got new chickens and they're like little chicks, and you're just kind of getting them used to it. We put them in the little building, but then once they get big enough, we just put them in the other buildings. We don't bother heating them or anything. The buildings are just got too many holes in them and stuff, and the walls are not insulated. They don't seem to mind the cold. But, I mean, they don't lay eggs in the wintertime. So, yeah. So, yeah, a happy chicken is to keep them fed and keep them clean. And actually, the best thing too is to try to get them tamed to you. Try to get them to actually come to you. Um, because then if they see you, they'll come to you all the time. What's going on there, John Deere man? Just made it to the party. So, but yeah, keep them clean and keep them well fed. They'll be good. Keep them clean. So, yeah. Yeah, we've had some turkey eggs, but we're not going to do that, so. Yeah, yeah. Wish I had a brush hog. I really could have used one right now. Or, yeah, well, a couple days ago I could have used a damn brush hog. Jesus. But, well, maybe I'll find one for the 1586. I used one or something, but unless I can get the cattle down there in that field. So, yeah. What tractor are you, or what brush hog do you have? Is it a 3-point or well, it's probably a 3-point, but I mean, what are you running? What tractor are you running on and stuff? How much is a brush hog? It depends on size and brand and new or used. You can get a used one for um, you on the X730. What, you got a 3-point on the back or what? I would have gotten a pull type. But if you find a cheap 3-point brush hog, you're talking maybe $300, but they're pretty abused up. But so they go anywhere from that, up to geez, probably $20,000 if you're talking new. So so you got a 3-point on the back of your tractor. So. Huh. No, the young guy does not have a brush hog as far as I know. I didn't know you had a 3-point on the back of your tractor. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. But you must have got it with the 540 PTO then too, right? Because the 3-point's useless if you don't have that. I'm going to take it as a yes, yeah. I would have loved to have gotten one on the X724. I tell you, that would have been nice. Would have been able to do so much more. I wouldn't have to brush hog with my mower deck and wear it out. I could just pop it off and put on a 3-point. Either try to get a 3-point or a pull type. Either one will work. So. Oh yeah. So. Oh yeah, okay. You do know that, as far as I know anyway, I'm still looking for a loader for the 1586. I know of 2 so far that would probably work. One's far away and one's just a couple of miles down the road, but I got to see, what's going to go on with that. So, I believe, or John Deere, man, if you're watching, I believe if you go to, I think John Deere will do it, but you might have to do it yourself. You can actually, where you have your plug-in remotes now for like a loader or a snowblower, apparently you can reroute. You can actually put on extension routes or another set of remotes and have that run to the back, and it'll run off those same valves. So like if you wanted to, you know, put whatever on the back, you could run hydraulics off it. So if I get a loader for the 1586, it's going to be doing a lot. So with the loader on it, I believe John Deere will do it. I'm not 100% sure. If John Deere don't, there probably are some other people that do it. Actually, there's a guy on YouTube. Look him up. I think his channel name is just XM48 SE. I think something like that. That's just his channel name. Yeah, look him up. He's done a lot of shit ton of mods to his XM48. So he's actually, believe it or not, he's rerouted everything. So like his front end loader has its own joystick. The mid mount has a different joystick, and then his 3-point has another joystick. So they're all apparently all separate. So they're still hooked to the tractor. It's just that they're somehow all hooked into the same pump. So that'd be a lot of plumbing, but apparently he can do it. So it's definitely not a lie either, man. Look him up. He's got a lot of remotes on his tractor. And I wouldn't mind putting in another set of doubles or even maybe a triple on the back of mine. But on the 1586, I'm going to be putting on a set of triple remotes. So yeah, I want his cab too. I'd like to put one on mine. So I thought the newer ones could have air conditioning now, but I'm not 100% sure though. I might be thinking of the Polaris Rangers. So but yeah, having a cab would be nice to have. Would be a major upgrade. And what's nice about those cabs, is that in the summertime you can just pop the doors off and run it without the doors. I can do that on my big tractor too, my 1586. I can pop the doors off and run without it. That's another funny story. Is the guy showed up today with a 1086 and he popped one door off because the air conditioner in his tractor's out too now. So tractors look, those internationals look funny without their doors on them. So yeah. Yeah, a tractor guy I think would be kind of a cool guy to meet. So yeah. What kind of brush hog is it? What's the brand of it? Is it a John Deere or a Frontier or what? Well, it's either one. Or is it a brush hog brand or what brand is it? Well, don't put the link on here because I won't be able to see it. So just I guess leave a comment on one of my other videos and I'll find it or something. Or you can wait until this live stream's done and you can link it in the comment section below later on or something. So it's a Frontier. Okay, yeah, John Deere and Frontier are the same pretty much. So number 48, huh? Okay, I think I've seen them. That's what my tractor could run too, I believe. So but yeah, it would be nice to put a tiller on the back of my tractor. But I think if I was to do that, I would probably get a bigger tractor. So a Bobcat would be a nice thing. A Bobcat will be a later on purchase in life. I'm still planning on getting one. Because Bobcats are just a lot faster and they're a lot more. They can move. You know, they can turn real quick and they can fit in tight places. And you can put snow blowers on them as well. You can do a lot with them. You can put tillers on them even too. So the Bobcat will be a future investment. It just won't be as of right now. We get by with just using a loader tractor, but you know, a Bobcat would just be nicer. So yeah, that's probably another thing I'd probably get too is a bale spear for it, and then just not. Um, Bobcats are just so much faster than loader tractors. Believe it or not, they are. They're just so much faster. So in the wintertime, I'd probably feed with the tractor, and then if I was to pick up the bales from the field, I'd probably just use the Bobcat, load it up real quick, and go. So yeah, John Deere man, if you can someday get yourself a Bobcat or even a John Deere skid steer, even if it's a used one, I'd recommend getting one. You might find a lot of good uses for them, for moving snow, brush hogging, you know, moving stuff with pallet forks or grapples, whatever, you name it. They're a good investment to have. Even if you don't think you're going to, even right now, if you think you're not going to have all these uses for it, you will later on. So yeah. Good luck paying for a loader. But I'd rather stick with Bobcat. If I was to get a John Deere, it'd probably be a little bit newer because the newer ones have the door that swings out now, just like Bobcats, compared to the older ones where they slid up inside the cab. I didn't like that because what if the door's not on there very well and you hit a bump, the door's going to come crashing on you. I don't feel like wearing glass, so to me, I don't think that was a very safe design. You know, so if I was to get a loader like that, I would probably run it without the door most of the time. In the wintertime, I'd probably put it on, but in the summertime, I'd probably just run without it. You know, because in the wintertime, I'm not going to be bouncing around like crazy. In the summertime, I would be. So, oh, don't lie to me. They're 2000 4x4. You know that John Deere makes skid steers. So, John Deere's been making skid steers. I think ever since Bobcat started making skid steers. Everyone's been started making skid steers around the same fucking time. So yeah. Actually, back in the olden days, they were green and yellow. But then they went over to that construction yellow color. So, but back in the early days, they did so. Yeah, they're black and yellow nowadays. Yeah, but back then they were actually green and yellow. But I think it's just mostly now because they're going over to construction work now. They're just making them that construction color, which is yellow. So, but John Deere still makes skid steers. They're just under the construction side of it now. So, you know, John Deere makes excavators, dump trucks, rock trucks, all that good stuff. So, yeah, it would be nice if they would bring the skid steers back to that color again, the green and yellow. It'd probably look kind of goofy, but I think it'd be okay. You know, they like I said, they did it back in the olden days. They just don't do it anymore, which kind of sucks. I wish they would have kept doing that, but things change, things come and go, so you just got to put up with it. But skid steers would be nice to have. So, and then a good work truck too. So, I'm looking at 2 trucks right now in front of that are sitting right here in front of my house that would make great work trucks right now. That one right there would definitely make a good work truck. So, would you care to see? Sure you do. Sure you do. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, you bastards. Right there. I can't see my fucking screen now. The comments popped up. Leave comments. Hurry up. Disappear. Well, it's these 2 trucks right here. This is a Dodge Ram flatbed. You can see it's got the black bed on there. And there's this one behind it. Those 2 right there would make good work trucks. That one there with the flatbed is a dually. And this one over here is just a single wheel. So yeah. They would make they'd make good work trucks. Or is that one a Ford? Maybe that one's a Ford. Looks nice. That's what I'm thinking about. I think that one's a 4, but there is another one back there too. There's a blue one back there. It's got the mega cab on it, which really looks nice. But I like this. I like this dually one. This dually one's older though. It's not new. It's an older Dodge. I can tell from the grill design on it. So and everything else. So it's a used one, but she'd make a great bale hauler or tractor hauler, whatever. So I don't know what they're selling it for. I don't think they even sell. They just hold them. And they have to go to the dealer lot or they get shipped to other countries or something like that. I don't really know. Apparently, from what the young guy said, these vehicles that are sitting here now are actually coming from Canada going down to Arizona. So it's a little bit of both, new and used. So that one guy, if you guys watched that seating video, which was a fail, he was saying that what they're doing here, there's no money to be made in it. So how they're continuing to even be here, I don't know, because vehicles in Canada apparently are more money than they are here in the U.S. So, but see, the thing is, these vehicles are apparently coming from Canada and they're going somewhere else. So, but yeah, so, but whatever. I wish they would just get the hell out of here, but what are you gonna do, right? So, but yeah, so yeah, we'll see what happens later on. So I don't think anyone owns these vehicles right now. I think it's just mostly they're just sitting here. They're being shipped. So I don't think anyone owns them as of right now. I think once the dealer gets a hold of them, then it's theirs. But then that's up to them to sell them to, I guess, who's ever looking for a truck. So, but yeah, but whatever. So, well, I don't know why I would own all these vehicles. You know, the young guy was saying that I should get into this kind of business and just, because apparently I got a lot of yard. I wouldn't be able to hold very many of these, That's just the thing. I'd only be able to hold probably about 20 of them, and that's it. But see, the thing is, too, I don't want to get into that because I have nowhere I can unload, so, If I ever win the Powerball or whatever, I would probably pay off my debt and go buy some farm equipment, or get into some other kind of a business. So, yeah, I should actually try to live stream off my iPad as well. It would be a lot probably nicer. So now those little smart cars are pointless unless you're a city person. But here in the real world, they would not survive. Smart cars are just fucking stupid and pointless in my book. So, but everyone likes their own vehicles, so let them get what they want, I guess. So, you'd probably have enough power just to make one, or just to pull one. That's about it. So. But yeah, so hopefully the new grass will grow. This is the second time now we've had to go over it, so I don't even know if a smart car could even handle the weight of a 72-inch deck. It'd be funny to see, but that would require a lot of math and thinking to try to modify all that shit to fit. So, I think I'll stick with my gas guzzler. You know, something that's actually got some balls for mowing. But, yeah. So, we will see what goes on for the rest of the year. I'm gonna look up the prices of egg cartons and all that kind of stuff. I was gonna talk to my grandma about that today, but I never made it down there because then the young guy called, and he said he's down there getting ready to reseed again. So it's like, okay, well, I'll be there in a little bit then. So, but the young guy seemed pretty pissed off, so I guess things didn't go to his liking. Which is understandable because that's a $600 loss right there. And then plus him having to go over it again, that's probably another $600. So a little over $1,000 invested in shit like this. So what was that comment? I kind of missed it. Well, I don't think I'd be driving a smart car. I don't like smart cars. Smart cars are for fucking idiots that honestly do not know how to drive. I see why now a lot of these cars are getting to have a lot of safety features in them. That's because people just don't pay attention anymore to their driving. They're getting more reliable on their vehicles all the fucking time. It's like, really? You got two eyeballs that are not broken. Use them. You know, that shows to me that that's just fucking laziness. Put your fucking phone down and pay attention. Your fucking texting is not worth your life, so. Yeah. It's nice and quiet out, and no wind, nothing for once. Until tomorrow, when the storms are rolling. And depending on what's going on for the storms for the next couple days, I will either be live streaming them, if they're severe enough, or I will just do a time lapse of it. So, have I ever been mudding? I've been mudding a couple times with Big Red back in the day, but there wasn't really a lot of mud there. It just happened to be a really muddy trail. But I'm not much into, riding. I don't really. Too busy trying to live life and trying to get my operation going. It's kind of one of those dying things, Like, I haven't played video games in probably a month or two. So, what's going on, Chad? So, yeah, I would love to take our 1500 and just go wreck the shit out of it, because I mean it's already 90% there or being fucked up, so why not just go finish it, I'm hard on it. I'm hard on everything, so Oh, did you get my rain I sent you, Chad? Okay, good. It's finally giving us a fucking break, Jesus. But they're talking rain tomorrow and the next day, possibly severe. So I will either be live streaming it or I will be just time-lapsing it. So, but the timing couldn't have been better though, because since Chad just joined, he doesn't really know what's going on, but we had to reseed our field again. Our green field, we seeded grass in it a few days ago or something. Maybe you've seen those seeding videos. That ended up being a $600 loss. So, yeah. So, Twitcher's coming anytime soon. I don't know. It depends on what tomorrow's severe storms are like. They might bring a tornado, or they might just bring, some rain. So, but yeah. So, but yeah, we had to completely reseed our fields. He ended up doing it himself. So he brought his 1086 down and his little 3-point spreader and did it himself. Apparently, the guy that he hired had no clue what this guy was like, so this was all new to him as well. And he claimed that he put on 25 pounds to the acre. I guess that's what the bag recommends or whatever. And he thinks that the guy didn't do that. He thinks he put less than that, and there was still some seed left in the bin in that big spreader. And the guy said that he went and dumped it in the bush. He got rid of it. It's like, well, first of all, you dumbass, that's not something you should do, because that's probably $50 worth of seed still in your fucking bin, or whatever. Could have just rebagged it and saved it for next year. So, well, that's not even half the damn problem. That guy was charging $10 an acre to seed or spread, and then to buy the bags of seed. It came up to about $600 when all said and done. And then he had to come back over it again because he thought that the guy didn't put enough down. So he ended up probably, spending another couple $100 on just seed and seed that he had left over, and then diesel fuel to run his 2 tractors back down here again. So, now he never got mad at me. He got mad at the spreader guy, the guy that came down with that big yellow spreader, because he thinks that he didn't put enough down, but he charged that amount for doing it. So, and then there was a piece that he couldn't even fertilize or seed anyway, because the pole was too close to the woods there, and the spreader guy was just too stupid and didn't figure out how to do it and didn't do it. So, yeah, he kind of gave him a rough time about it, but I did tell him that he really should just get his fucking money back. But he was so disgusted at it. He said to me that he'd probably just pay the guy just pay him more money, just to get him out of his face. Which I probably would have done it too. Because when there's a guy that's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, and yet they're charging a lot of money to have the job done, they're doing kind of a piss poor job at it. So, what are you gonna do, right? That's just the way it is. So, no, they never fought. They were just they were talking over the phone, I guess, about it and whatever. So I guess the young guy said that if he's ever got to do stuff like that again, he's just gonna do it himself. Well, that's what you should have done in the first place. You never really should hire companies. For one, they charge too much, and then if they get to be in a hurry, then they do kind of a piss poor job. So, no, mother never did. She don't go out there. She don't do farm stuff. So, but whatever. So, but I am. So, hopefully the grass will grow. He's got to be able to make his money back on it, so the shit better grow. Otherwise, it'll be $1,000 down the fucking drain. So, but what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? That's just the way it is around here, I guess. But he said that was a lesson learned there, so it's a pretty expensive thing to learn, so. No, I don't think she'd help it one bit. I think that's what your comment said. Nah, she wouldn't help out. She's not into farming. So, basically just me and the young guy. My uncle doesn't really seem to be into it too much, as he'd be out there helping too, but he's not. No one in his family's really into it besides me and my grandma. My grandma's into it a little bit, but since she's at that point in her life, she can't do anything. She don't have the money, and she can't walk around all that good. So, you know, so, but yeah, friend from high school. What friend is that? Oh, yeah, I don't have any friends. Besides my YouTube friends, and I got a few friends floating around here, but that's about it. I don't have too many of them. And all the friends that I probably went to in school, well, around here anyway, I didn't really have a lot of friends, and they're out doing their own things. So basically, it would just be me and the young guy, really, if that was all that was around here. So, like I said, my uncle does a little bit, but not nearly as much as what I do. So no, I never kept up with the old gang. There was a couple of there was two people that I had kept in contact with for a lot of years, and they just kind of floated away. It's just like I send you a letter, and I don't get one back. So I was like, well, if you're not gonna send me one back, I'm not gonna bother. So well, the one guy that I know of, he was into wrestling at the time. He was getting into doing that, so he didn't really have a lot of time to write letters, I guess. So, and then he just, I guess, stopped. So, I don't know. And then the other guy from the city, he just never wrote back. Apparently, I wrote him a couple letters. I don't remember it, but because apparently I did. My mom remembers me sending them out, but I don't remember even sending one letter out. So apparently he wrote back once or twice, and then he quit. I haven't heard from him. I tried looking him up on Facebook, but none of those people looked like him. So as far as I know, there ain't no John Deere dealers around here that are hiring, and a lot of them are just too far away. They're not super far away, but I mean, you have to have brain smarts to work at a dealer like that. You got to know every part number and every part and all that stuff. Here comes that new kitty that we picked up. Everyone just kept fucking dumping him over here. It's like, really? The cat just walked right into my shop too, like he owned it. Crazy. What are you doing, kitty? See, now no cat would do that if they're scared. So. Kiss that kitty. Yeah, that cat would have a cloud of shit right on me. So, what are you doing, cat? See, you're friendly looking, but yet you're walking away. And the funny thing is, too, is that it's a male. They're all lately, the last few cats that have been dumped off, they've been males. There's been like maybe one or two females, so. You want a cat? Come on down to my place. You'll find plenty of them. So. But for every cat that we lose, we seem to gain like fucking 10 more. It's like stupid. I just lost a cat earlier this year, and I get 10 more replacing its spot. It's like, really? So I wonder if I lost all my cats, if I had to get more cats. Probably. Cats are a dime a dozen around here. It's freaking stupid. That's because assholes keep dumping them off for no fucking reason. What are you going to do? People are stupid, so. Well, you got to make sure that they're tame, and they're actually friendly cats. There are some cats out there. Well, I don't know if it's the way they've grew up or if they were mistreated or whatever, but they can be kind of violent. They're not friendly kitties. some people do have them, but they don't have good manners, you know, and they have to be trained to not do that. So I don't know if my cats would like strangers. You know, but yeah, so now I don't know how I could send you one. I can't mail them. No, you'd have to drive probably way the fuck up here. So, but yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, but yeah. So anyways, guys, I'm probably going to. Oh, you're only 14. Well, get your mom or dad or grandma or sister or whatever to drive. Whoever's got his driver's license. So. I'm hearing a very funny noise outside. Let's go take a look. Shall we? I know that cat left. Wherever the hell it went, it left. So. Oh, that was just a bird. So. If you're driving on a public road, you need a license. Unless it's a private road, then you don't. But if it's a public road, yeah. Doesn't matter if it's a country road or not. So that's state laws, but if people listen to that, I doubt it. So, but that's just the way it is. So, but yeah. I don't have a CDL. Never needed one. So I don't drive trucks. If I drove trucks, I probably wouldn't be in the farming business. So, but yeah. So I guess we'll see how things go. So now where I live, you don't need a CDL to drive tractors. You don't even need a license. Period. There's just something about farm equipment that don't require licenses. So you could be 14 years old probably, and you can go drive a tractor on the city streets, and you wouldn't get pulled over because it's just farm equipment don't require that. Here anyway, they don't. I don't know about where you live. You'd have to Google it or something, but around here we don't need that. So yeah, but you can't drive your tractor all the way from your place to my place. You'd be out of fuel in no time. So yeah, I wouldn't. You can drive it to school, but they'd take up probably 2-3 parking spots. Maybe do it on your prom date or something. A lot of people do that. They'll get their girlfriend involved or whatever, and they'll hop on a tractor and drive it to prom. Some will even get married on them, believe it or not. So, if you're a country person. But, yeah. So. Yeah, you could probably do that if you wanted to. So. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end the stream here pretty quick. And then, because there's just not much going on. So. Nah, I don't think I'd let you borrow my tractor. I don't need it to come back destroyed. It's already destroyed enough, believe it or not. So, yeah, 4-wheel drive tractor would be a lot better. Or even one with a loader on it would be even better. So, two-wheel drive tractors are not the greatest for crushing stuff, unless you're crushing a pop can. That's about it. So. Yeah, I'm probably going to end this live stream here in the next couple of minutes. There's just not much going on. I didn't plan on even live streaming for an hour. I just figured 20 minutes, that'd be good enough. But it seems to take like 20 minutes for people just to pop in. So, it's probably close to 9 or 10 o'clock here, probably. I don't really know what time it is because I can't see the clock on my phone. So, unless I can make it pop up, I don't know. No, I can't make it pop up. So, but no, it's probably getting close to 9 or 10 o'clock, something like that. The sun's down quite a bit, so it's probably a little after 9 now. So, yeah, I didn't live stream yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. So, I'm not going to live stream all the time. So, it's just, I don't think people are going to like live stream every night, especially on top of when I upload a video. So, but some people probably do that, but I don't really want to be one of those kind of people. May just want to get it to where I just live stream on Sundays. But I don't know. So, oops. So, yeah, what are you gonna do, right? So, but yeah. So, yeah, that's true, man. But what are you gonna do? You know, my channel hasn't really grown a heck of a lot in the last 9 years or whatever I've been doing YouTube. So, I don't make the greatest videos in the world either. So, I don't know. I do upload some farming videos, but they don't seem to get the views like they used to. So I don't know if people are getting sick of them or what. But I guess at some point everything will come to an end. So yeah, I have 1,000 subscribers, but that doesn't mean I get 1,000 views on my videos. So I think I like to have 1,000 views and 1,000, you know, comments on every video. So yeah, but it took me a long time to get to this point too. It took me a lot of years. So you're not gonna just get that in a couple of months. I've seen some channels do that. They just all of a sudden they go from 5,000 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers in just 2 days, and I'm like, yeah, you're probably buying all your damn subscribers. So what are you gonna do, right? So yeah, if I had 1,000 people standing in my yard, they'd probably fill my yard, but I don't. So what are you gonna do? Everything probably will come to an end eventually. Probably even this channel. It'll probably get to the point to where I'm not even hardly uploading. You know. So, but I got to start making better videos like I was doing. So, I'm not gonna quit yet, but I mean, it's just the point that you know, kind of gets boring after a while when you're not really growing your channel as fast as you'd like, or you're not getting that many subscribers and stuff. And I put a lot of work into my videos, and for the amount of views I get, it's kind of not really worth it. So, but I'll probably keep going on for a while and see how it goes. And if I just think it's not worth it, I'm just gonna start cutting back. So, what year was it when I hit 100 subscribers? I don't even know. Uh, it took me a while though, you know. So, if I could start doing better videos like tool reviews or unboxings or something like that, or project videos and actually get them done, maybe that would get more people interested. But a lot of subscribers that did subscribe to my channel back in the day, they're not there anymore. They're kind of just going off and doing their own thing again. And some of them complain that they're busy working, and you can't be working that fucking much, I don't think. So that's kind of just my hint to say that, hey, you're done with my videos, whatever. So yeah, I am happy that I hit 1,000 subscribers. Unfortunately, you don't get anything for it, from like YouTube. You get 100,000 subscribers and you get like a a bronze medal or something stupid like that, whatever the hell it is. But they don't ever give you anything for when you hit 500, 1,000, 1,500, whatever, you know. So, but we'll see. We'll just keep pushing out videos for a while and see if I can make some better videos. So, but yeah, when people lose kind of interest in your videos, you kind of just want to get away from it, you know, and do something else for a while. So, well, I don't know if I'd ever hit 100K subscribers, you know. If I wanted to hit that many, I guess I'd have to go buy them, you know. But that's kind of not the point of this channel. This channel was, the point of it was it was supposed to grow naturally, and it just slowly grew. Slowly grows every now and then, you know. Every once a week or so, I probably gain a subscriber here and there. But if they actually watch my videos, I don't really know. I don't really see comments from anybody or anything, you know, new anyway. And if they are, they're most likely spammers, and I don't deal with spammers, so I just immediately delete their comments and I'm done with it. So yeah. Well, the goal right now is to hit 1,500 subscribers. I mean, I'm only going at 500 at a time, so my next goal now is 1,500. So if we get there, I guess that's decent. But what are you gonna do? It would help if I definitely started making better videos. But, you know, there's not much going on right now either. And, you know, like if I had really good subscribers right now, I would be having maybe 15 viewers. I only got 4. I had like 6 a little while ago, but I guess some just left. So, I mean, that shows kind of too that people are kind of just going away from it. So, people get bored of it, I guess, right away. John Deere guy, or John Deere man, he disappeared. I'm not sure where the hell he went, so. Yeah, it shows there that it just says 1K, but it shows on my end how many exactly I have. So I think as of right now I have 1,052 subscribers. So, but yeah, on your end it would just show 1K or 1.2 or 1.5, you know, whatever. 1.5K would be 1,500 subscribers. YouTube changed that again, so. But you might be able to see that if you go through something else on my channel too. I don't really know what it is, but right on my front page, that's what you're going to see. It's just 1K. So yeah, she knows. Everyone knows. So, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, but we'll see what happens for videos. So, yeah, she's watched a few of my videos. My sister does too. So, but hardly ever. They got their own things to do. This is my thing, and their thing is Facebook. So, and their stupid Farmville or Happy Acres. I play it too, but not as much as them. So, whatever. But what are you gonna do, right? So it's getting dark out. So yeah, Happy Acres is a decent game. We used to play Farmville 1. That game started acting up. No, not Farmville 1. Farmville 1's still alright, but we started playing Farmville 2. And then that game kind of just got all glitchy and fucked up, and we just quit playing it. Kind of got tired of Farmville 1. So then we happened to come across Happy Acres, and we played that for a while. I mean, we're still playing it, but whatever. Just another game. So, but what are you going to do, right? So, anyways, guys, I'm probably going to end this live stream here pretty quick, and I'm going to go do something else. What video for tomorrow? I got a video coming up tomorrow about soybeans. I'm looking for a cover crop for my gardens, and I was talking about maybe some soybeans or oats or wheat or something like that. So apparently the young guy says that we still have some oats coming our way. So I probably could just plant that and be done with it, but if we have enough, I don't know. So, but you can watch that video tomorrow. I'm not gonna talk about it in the live stream because I'll just kind of ruin the video. But yeah, so well, after this live stream, I'm probably just gonna go on YouTube and check comments and see if anyone's uploaded videos. I'll probably do that for the rest of tonight until bedtime. So yeah, the way I put the deck on is probably not. It's not the right way of doing it, but I wanted to try it that way. I did think about building ramps for it at one time, but I just never got into that project. I actually have the blueprints somewhere up here. The blueprints for my ramps, so it wasn't going to be exactly ideal, but it would work enough where I could just drive over it because pulling the deck out of the side is hard on my tractor because it gets hung up sometimes. So it's easier just to drive over it. It's not good on the pulleys, so don't do that. But I just tried it. I've done it a couple of times, but I would rather just build ramps for it. But planned that a few years ago and just never did it. So what comment was that? No, I missed it. So what video did Bear Tech make? I mean, I don't know if I've seen it or not. Maybe I did. I don't remember. So I think that he's got 2 channels as well, but I'm not subscribed to the other one. I don't think he does anything on the other channel. So I don't even remember what video he made about mowing. If he did, that was probably quite a few years ago then. But again, that's another subscriber that I kind of lost. He doesn't really watch my videos anymore, so whatever. So yeah, I guess he just thought it was funny. Well, the thing is about those mowing videos is I had made a video. It was a few videos here and there on how to mow your lawn. Because of one guy, tractor guy, whatever his channel name is. There used to be Double A Strike. His dad had no clue how to fucking mow a lawn, even though it was his tractor. So I made those videos for his dad, and it's just whatever. So what are you gonna do, right? Bear Tech seen them as well. Thought they were funny. So funny. So yeah, your X730 probably has the drive over ramps on it now. I think that's standard now for the newer models. But it's up to you if you want the auto connect or not. So what are you gonna do, right? So here about what? Poor connection. Lovely. So yeah, I think you had to pay extra for that too, I think, the auto connect. It's a nice feature. So Yeah, he kind of always says that. I don't think he's probably not looking too hard, you know. But he might find one just right there in his school. He's probably not even looking, you know. But whatever. I'm not looking for a girlfriend either. I'm not really just, I like one, but I'm just not looking for one. I just don't really have the time, and whatever. So. Well, I don't think he's gotten to that point where he wants to kill himself over it. So, yeah, he'll find one eventually. It just, takes time, I guess. You're not gonna find someone right now. If he can't find anyone in his local areas, then maybe he had to find a dating website then and looking around on there. Go to eHarmony or something like that and look. I don't know. So. Come on, comments. Yeah, that's true. But what are you gonna do? So I'm not really too worried about him. He can take care of himself. So it was a bug. Damn poor connection again. So. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I'm probably, sun's already down already. Holy shit. So. Well. I think he's more focused on a girlfriend than he is probably his farming career. I don't even know if he wants to be a farmer. So, I don't really know what he's doing. So, I think I got a little over 380 hours on my tractor. I'm probably going to live stream if they're talking of tornadoes, but if they're just going to talk severe, I'm probably just going to time lapse it and see how it goes. So yeah, I got 380 something odd hours on mine. So, but I've had mine a lot longer too. So, and I do a lot of mowing with mine as well. So, and I've also pulled the cultivator a few times with it too. So, and I pulled the cart with it. So yeah, I'm putting a lot of hours on the John Deere. But what are you gonna do, right? You gotta do shit with it. So it's been a good mower. I'm not complaining about it. It's been good. So probably would like a cab mower, but what are you gonna do? Alright there, 2000 4x4. I'm taking off anyway, so thanks for watching. So, anyways, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and end this live stream. Take care of some other stuff, so 104 hours isn't really, that's nothing for a machine. So, when you first bought that machine, you really should have just let it run for a couple hours, just at an idle, just to break it in. Don't go from 0 hours to 20 hours at full throttle right away. Kind of ruins them after a while. That's what I did with mine anyway. So, but yeah. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go do a couple other things, and my phone getting low on juice here, and I'm getting poor connection readings all the time. So, all right, Chad, you take her easy there, bud. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. So, hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for watching and all that good stuff. So, yeah. All right, take her easy, guys.